Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project, Magnetic Reversal News, and Shinrin Yoku, bringing you a grand solar minimum update, Saturday, November 28th, 9 p.m. Mountain Time 2020. You're looking at AR 2786, right there. And this array of sunspots is nothing less than epic. The sun currently sitting up around just low C range, and AR 2786 is now beta gamma magnetic class. But the big story, snow way, yes way. Louisville, Kentucky's first snow could fall early this week. Keep calm. It's boom time. And we mean it. Take a look. Cincinnati, WKRP in Cincinnati. Potent storm brings potential for measurable snow in the Cincinnati region. You see Cincy in the middle there. Snow showers move into Michigan Monday and Tuesday. Michiana. Oh, throw me a banana. Looks like 3+ inches in some regions. We'll get to the models. First snow of the season could start Sunday night and bring 1 to 2 inches to central Indiana. Another banana. Enough snow to have to move it around a bit. Predicted for Tuesday and Wednesday up in Buffalo. Hello. Southeast Michigan to be clipped by snowstorm Monday, bringing mix of rain and snow. Well, if you haven't already dug out your winter coats, Monday may be the day to do it. And let's check the models. Wow, they're looking thorough. Here you are, Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. And by Monday, it will be a fun day. The snow moves in to the Upper Peninsula in Michigan, as well as Washington State. By Monday evening, snow will be falling in Indiana and Ohio, as well as Kentucky, and I'm getting plucky. The snow will also drop down to Oregon, while up to 16 inches already have fallen in the Olympics. Holy macaroni. And it continues. Tuesday morning, this is midnight. Tuesday afternoon, there we are. And you can see the lake effect in the Cincinnati. Oh, take a look at Cleveland. It is literally going to be buried. By Wednesday morning, we have heavy snow in the Appalachians all the way down to Georgia. Yes, it's showing up 8 to 12 inches in some regions. And the snow here in Cleveland and on the shores of Lake Erie, we're talking 18 to 24 inches in some regions. And also a small clipper system going to bring snow all the way down to southern New Mexico. New Mexico having a banner snow year, albeit a global warming world where we're never supposed to see snow. We are kicking ass and taking names. Now the Northeast is going to be the big winner in this model. As you can see, system after system, building and building. Holy crapoli. It looks like we have some regions in New York State that are going to have some epic, yes, I said it, epic lake effect snow. We're talking 4 to 7 feet just in the next 14 days. Some regions. Now let's get to the sunspots. Holy macaroni. Now this is a rapid ramp up of activity as we enter solar cycle 25. You could see here the power of the sun sitting in B range here 2 days ago. Yesterday it was in high B range, and today it is now up into C range continuously. That's going to bring the KP up and keep it in high normal activity or high green. We're talking 2, 3. And this also allows, if any sunspots kick off with these high levels, it allows it to move quickly up into M and X range. So we're keeping a close eye on that, especially AR 2786, which is now beta gamma. Let's take a closer look. Just click on it over at solarham.net. Now, region AR 2786 or 2786 has now gone beta gamma, and this is the magnetic class of mixing where you have negative red, positive blue, negative red, positive blue. You have mixing in the beta gamma formation. There is up to 14 sunspots in this array, and that's the spot count. And the evolution graphic we're obviously not seeing here because it has not uploaded. But according to GOES X-ray flux, the surface of the sun is becoming more and more active over the last 3 days, up, 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 and up. And now in C range, And that could mean for some interesting days ahead. Seismic update, no quakes of note. Worldwide volcano news update. We do have an uptick on Klucheskov. We've been reporting on it. It's now pretty much regularly puffing to 22,000 feet and passing. Ibico is erupting as well, with flight levels of 10,000 feet, the volcanic ash there. Sabancaya is puffing to low levels around 25,000. Dukono and the normal cacophony of volcanoes making noises. Climate apocalypse. I can't keep a straight face. Fears are stopping people from having children. And thankfully, because the genetics in those humans are probably genetics we do not want to perpetuate on Earth. So there is good news coming from the mainstream. Survey of 600 people finds some parents regret having offspring for the same reason. So not only do people hate their children, anyway, it's a really disgusting world we live in. And even more disgusting, Biden's COVID-19 advisor says this: many who celebrated Thanksgiving with family or friends will be in ICUs over Christmas. This is propaganda, period, because there is a 99.5% survivability rate from this disease. And if 1 million people traveled, let's say 100 million traveled to see their family, almost none of them will die. Propaganda is king. And Joe Biden's administration is the propaganda machine that will move us towards the Great Reset. Now, if you're a flat-tard and you think the earth is flat and you still watch our channel, good on you. But here's how Earth looked to an African-American astronaut who was just shot up into space. Yes, on the Dragon Resilience. The scale of the detail and sensory inputs make this a breathtaking perspective, especially because even at the scale of in space, you can barely see the curvature of the Earth. This is how stupid flat-tards are. Even in space, there's barely a curvature. That's how big the Earth is. Flat-tard much? Let's check the data.
The video just doesn't do it justice. It is pretty amazing, though.
Yeah.
The video just doesn't do it justice. It is pretty amazing, though.
So either every single astronaut that's been shot into space is a scripted liar, or the flat Earth movement is a CIA psyop to make conspiracy theorists that have low IQs look dumber than most. You do the math. And let's talk more science before we end it up tonight. Full November Beaver moon and lunar eclipse to put on a sky show this week. Now, the lunar eclipse is going to be, it's penumbral, so it's not a total. It's just a side swipe. And it's only going to be highly visible in South America, like Argentina and regions in that area. But there could be some evidence of a red glow in the northern portion of the sun during the penumbral eclipse, about 2 a.m. my time, but we'll get to the numbers. Sky watchers get a double treat as November 2020 comes to a close, with a partial lunar eclipse occurring as the full Beaver moon shines in the early morning sky. So the Beaver moon, nicknamed such because it is the time of year when beavers build their winter dams in preparation for the cold winter, will reach its fullest phase Monday morning, November 30th at 4:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So it will look big and bright in the sky Sunday night and Tuesday night as well, assuming the clouds don't block your view. Unfortunately, a big rainstorm is expected to lash the New Jersey region, and you'll be fluxed. But let's get to the lunar eclipse. The moon is becoming full early Monday morning, and there will be a partial lunar eclipse, a penumbral eclipse, in fact. While it's not as dramatic as a full lunar eclipse, it still causes the full moon effect, where people will be crazy, mass shootings will occur, and some people will stab their walls after they smoke bath salts. But that's just normal in New Jersey. A penumbral eclipse takes place when the moon drifts through the outer section of the Earth's shadow, or penumbra, and part of the sun's rays are blocked from shining on the moon during this time, and it turns reddish, either across the entire disk or just in a portion. Now, on Monday morning, the moon will take 4 hours and 21 minutes to glide across the pale outer fringe or the penumbra of Earth's shadow, never reaching the shadow's dark umbra, which would be the total eclipse, says Space.com astronomer Joe Rao. Holy cow. About 20 minutes prior to the deepest phase of the eclipse, you might see some evidence in North America of this faint penumbral shading on the moon's upper edge. So get out there. 4:22 a.m. Eastern Time, you may see it. Central Time, 3:22, and 2:22 Mountain Time, so I'll be up and out. 1:22 Pacific. So you have a better chance on the West Coast than anyone else of seeing the reddening. And if this was a full lunar eclipse instead of a partial one, the entire moon would be briefly darkened, but it doesn't happen during a penumbral. It reddens. It simply reddens. And here we can see, yes, a beaver eating a piece of something, probably wood. Now, the origin of the Beaver Moon nickname, no, you dirty pricks, it doesn't come from that. The nickname Beaver Moon comes from the Algonquin Native American tribes and American colonists who nicknamed each full moon based on weather conditions, farming routines, and hunting trends at that time of year. Now, some publications like timeanddate.com say November moon got its name after beavers who build their winter dams at this time of year. The Farmer's Almanac says the nickname may have been derived from beavers preparing for winter in November, but notes that it could have something to do with hunters who were murdering beavers by the hundreds of thousands, also at this time before the rivers and ponds and bogs froze. So, it's up to you. We know that everything is a lie, so make up your own fairy tale. Hope you got something out of the video. I'm about to do a primer to the Great Reset. So if you don't know what I'm talking about and have your head in the sand for quite some time, please check it out. It will be both on Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News around midnight. We thank each and every one of you for watching our videos, for sharing these videos on social media, for subscribing to the channel down below, and all of our Patreons, people who donate one time, people who shop in our preparedness store. All of you keep this channel moving forward. Without you, we can't do this. So we love each and every one of you. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance. There's still time to add preps, to download information, to buy more books, to find like-minded people, and to create a plan, a bug-out plan, if you're in a major city. Do not take the vaccine. Do not believe the mainstream media. And be safe. We love you. And that is a boon to knowledge. Click on one of the boxes illuminating you for more information. And once again, thank you for watching.